Bayelsa state government summons parents of 4-year-old girl giving in marriage to a 54-year-old man. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. The government intervention came after media reports of a December 26 marriage between the bride and the 54-year-old man. The Bayelsa state government has invited the parents of a 4-year-old girl and a 54-year-old man allegedly involved in a marriage in Akade community in the Sagbama local government area of the state. For those who are not familiar with the story, a 4-year-old girl got married to a 54-year-old man on the basis that she requested that she would get married to the man, and they actually had to beg this man, to come and marry their daughter. Else, the girl said the man was her long-lost lover in her previous life and she was going to die if she did not get married to the man. The news in detail, please. The government intervention came after media reports of a December 26 marriage between the bride and the 54-year-old man. The government, in a statement issued on Saturday, jointly signed by Dr. Dise Ogbise Gade, Chairman, Gender Response Initiative Team, GRIT, and Mr. Panibi Jacob, Director, Child Development in the Ministry of Women Affairs, Children and Social Development, described the alleged marriage as illegal. The state government, which frowned at the development, also expressed concern over the legal marriage based on tradition and custom, saying it was repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. According to the statement, the Ministry of Women, Children Affairs, and Social Development and GRIT have acknowledged the receipt of a formal complaint from a child rights advocacy group, DO Foundation, on the controversial marriage. Jacob Ogbishegodi and the State Human Rights Commission said the traditional ruler of Akade community honored the government invitation and promised to produce the child, her parent, the groom, the youth leader, and the chairman of the Community Development Committee, CDC. The statement noted that the Bayelsa government did not support the child marriage under any guise. That is why the state government did not hesitate to assent to the passage of the Bayelsa State Child Rights Law. We are taking steps to rescue the child from the key actors in relation to this illegal ceremony that they were tagged as a mere spiritual affair. The law is clear on issues of tradition and custom that are repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience, and working with the Bayelsa State Command, we shall ensure incidents like this do not occur in the state again. On behalf of the Governor of Bayelsa State, we express our gratitude to all the non-governmental organizations, including the FIDA, FIDA, and DO Foundation, that have risen to the rescue of this innocent child. Bayelsa State is a children-friendly state, and this case will be pursued to a logical conclusion. So, like I said in the beginning of the news, this man, the story that birthed this particular story is that there is a young girl who came and she was behaving strangely. There are parts of Nigeria where they'll say somebody is an Ogbanje. You understand? Somebody is an Ogbanje. So the person will start behaving funny, and sometimes you start hearing, oh, you have to do this to appease the spirit of so and so person. You have to do that to appease the spirit of so person, so that the child will leave. And some cases, those child, if you don't do what they said they will do, they will die. The day when they say they will die, they will die. Do you understand? We've heard stories of that before. So in this particular case, this young girl, they said by themselves. I don't know if it is a young girl that said there, I beg, so I don't misquote anybody. I don't know if it is a young girl that said it herself, or those that have gone to check, okay, what is wrong with this child? They're so spiritually, oh, this man is this girl lost lover in her previous life. So she's come back and she wants to get married to so man so that she can be able to leave. You get? So now, they now organize. News even had that they had to beg this man. This 54-year-old man, they had to beg him more. That is what the news is saying. The man self involved, self got the matter, blessed the matter tire him. So you just like, okay, if this is going to keep your daughter alive. You understand? But I do not know if, okay, me as a person, I'm not saying, okay, after the marriage, what now happens? I'm not asking, after the marriage, what now happens? These things happen, oh. To be very sincere, these things happen. We've heard stories of a child, these marks on faces. These marks that Yoruba people give. Some of them, the marks is not just, they're not just given to them just because they're actually from the particular tribe. We've had incidences of these marks given to those people on their faces because I've heard a particular story where this particular child was also sick, very sick. The child sickness has eaten all the resources of the parents. They have sold their jewelry, sold everything. The parents, the mom, the dad, in fact, everybody don't tire. And now, when there was nothing else to treat this particular young child sickness, so they said, okay, if they give the child mark on the face, the child will not die. The child will stop being sick and will be like a normal child, like every other child. And the child, Viola, the person get the mark, and truly, the child became better, but now becomes a a less confident adult, an adult with low self-esteem. So in this case, I am asking, what now happens? What waiting go happen after this marriage now? Okay, everyone that attended that wedding need to be arrested. I will still leave this country because normal people don't even reduce. They don't reduce reach 0.9%. The government must write education and render that custom report that is sensitive to human feeling, equity, and good conscience. Imagine this happened in the north. You will hear them making noise. This case is actually different. Yes, permit me to use the word. This particular case is different. I really even want to even hear the story, as in the full story and how this matter will end. I really want to hear what happens later, the family of the girl. Let us even see what exactly is going to happen. Even in madness, there are levels of madness. This entity called Nigeria is the largest psychiatric hospital around the globe. Haba. Let us hear from the parents. Exactly. That is why me too, my ear did down. Let us hear what the parents has to say. Let us hear everybody involved has to say about this. They will say it's our forefathers' tradition. Others will say it's a long religion practice. What is good and proper in demonic and satanic religion and traditions? In a modern and civilized society, the government should have taken the child from the animal parents forever and sent both parents to 21 plus 4 years in jail. Brother, take it easy. Alright, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.